Hello everybody, I am Igor Danilov, ESR number 6, and I will present my work that was done during MICROMAN project at the Chemnitz University of Technology. The topic of my research is plasma-electrolytic pollution of microparts. First, I will introduce the PP process and tell about current challenges. Then I will tell some words about experimental work that was done at the Chemnitz University of Technology. After, I will provide some information on PP process modeling, and at the end, I will provide a short summary. Plasma-electrolytic polishing, or short PP, is an electrochemical method for surface treatment and a special case of anodic dissolution. PP uses environment-friendly, low-concentrated aqueous solution of salts and requires high applied voltages, usually higher than 200 volts. It allows to achieve within 5 to 10 minutes small roughness with small removal rates. This makes PP interesting for machining of microparts. On the right-hand side of the slide, a principal scheme of PP can be seen. Sample is immersed into the bath with an electrolyte and acts as an anode. Electrolyte bath is a cathode. After applying the voltage, a thin gas layer surrounds the sample. Because this gas layer is mainly evaporated electrolyte, electron conductivity of this layer is low. This leads to a voltage drop inside this layer, which in turn leads to ionization of this gas and formation of plasma. The main disadvantages of this process are following. Only conductive materials can be polished, energy source determines the maximum part size, and each material requires electrolyte adaptation. Despite the fact that the process has been known for a long time, there are still challenges to overcome. Because PP is a complex combination of chemical and physical phenomena, the mechanism of the pollution process is not fully understood yet. Also because of this, few research works has been focused on simulation. So my work has two main objectives: to investigate PP process and to simulate pollution process during PP. And to investigate PP process, a lab setup was developed in Chemnitz University of Technology. It was found out that the average current efficiency of PP process is about 59%, and the roughness changes differently depending on the position along the sample height. Because of continuous gas formation during the process and hydrostatic pressure, decrease in roughness for bottom of the sample is bigger, because thickness of plasma gas layer is smaller there. In parallel to experimental work, various models were developed. One I'm presenting today is based on the assumption that PP is mainly electrochemical process. A model geometry, as well as boundary and domain conditions, can be seen in a figure on the right-hand side of the slide. Electrolyte conductivity was said to be the same as an experiment. The conductivity of the plasma gas layer is calculated based on the experimental data. The initial anode surface profile was generated randomly. This was made to simulate roughness. In this slide, the results of 300-second simulation are presented. On the left-hand side, the results for normal current density can be seen. On the right-hand side, the anode surface profile is presented. It can be concluded that the normal current density is mainly influenced by the shape of the surface. This leads to higher current densities on the surface profile peaks and lower ones in the cavities. Because of the electrochemical mechanism of the process, a higher current density on the peaks leads to a higher removal rate than in cavities. This in turn leads to a pollution of workpiece surface. To analyze the pollution effect, the roughness parameter array was calculated in the model. The result shows that the array roughness decrease in the model according to exponential decay, what corresponds to real experimental data. So next conclusions can be done. PP has a small removal rates and small achievable roughness. Roughness differs along sample height. Developed models can be used to study the distribution of current density. The prediction of the minimal achievable roughness is promising for process control. And further experiments are still needed to improve understanding of the process and provide better control for future use.